Welcome to English Coffee Break with Oliver.
And Emma, this is your daily dose of English.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to English Coffee Break. I am Oliver.
And I'm Emma. Today, we're really hungry.
We are starving, but not for burgers or pizza. We are hungry for knowledge.
That was cheesy, Oliver. Explanation. Cheesy means trying too hard to be funny or sentimental. But yes, today we are serving you a special menu. 10 food idioms that native speakers use every day.
Idioms are strange. If you translate them literally, they make no sense. But if you understand the meaning, they add flavor to your English.
Exactly. Imagine you are in a business meeting and someone says, "We need to sweeten the deal." They are not talking about sugar. They mean making the offer better.
Today, we selected the top 10 idioms that B1 to B2 students need to know.
And don't worry about writing them down on a napkin. We have created a beautiful idiom menu, PDF. It has the definitions, examples, and a quiz. The link is in the description. Download it now to follow along.
So, Emma, let's start with an appetizer. How are you feeling today?
Honestly, I am cool as a cucumber.
Cool as a cucumber. That is a great one. If you touch a cucumber, the inside is always cold, even on a hot day. So, this idiom means very calm and relaxed, especially in a difficult situation.
Yes. Even though we are recording a podcast for thousands of people, I am not nervous. I am cool as a cucumber.
Excellent, but I cannot say the same for myself.
Why, Oliver? What is wrong? You look worried.
I am stressed, Emma. I promised my boss I would finish 3 big reports by tomorrow. And I also promised to fix my car. And I promised to cook dinner for my parents.
Oh, wow. Oliver, I think you bit off more than you can chew.
That sounds painful. To bite off more than you can chew.
Imagine putting a huge piece of steak in your mouth. It is too big. You can't chew it. You can't swallow it. You are stuck. Meaning, it means you took on too many responsibilities or a task that is too difficult for you.
You're right. I said yes to everything, and now I am overwhelmed. I definitely bit off more than I can chew.
So, what is the atmosphere like at your office? Is your boss angry?
Oh, he is furious. Everyone in the office is terrified of him. When he walks into the room, we stop talking. We are walking on eggshells.
Ooh, I love this visual. Walking on eggshells.
Imagine the floor is covered in eggs. If you make one wrong move, crack, you make a mess. Meaning, it means to be extremely careful about what you say or do because you're afraid of upsetting someone.
I hate that feeling. I had a roommate like that. If I left one cup on the table, she would scream. I was walking on eggshells in my own house.
It is exhausting. And to make matters worse, I lost my car keys this morning, so I can't drive to work.
Oliver, you are really in a pickle.
In a pickle? Like a cucumber preserved in vinegar.
Exactly. Think about a pickle in a jar. It is crowded, tight, and sour. Meaning, to be in a pickle means to be in a difficult situation or a dilemma.
I am definitely in a pickle. No car, angry boss, too much work.
Don't worry, Oliver. We will get through this. So listeners, let's recap the stress menu. Bite off more than you can chew. To take on too much work or responsibility. Walking on eggshells. Being extremely careful or nervous. In a pickle. In a difficult or troublesome situation.
If you ever feel like this, write a sentence in the comments using one of these idioms.
Okay, enough about stress. Let's talk about people. Oliver, describe your ideal weekend.
Honestly, I want to stay home, wear my pajamas, lie on the sofa, and watch Netflix for 10 hours.
Aha! So you want to be a couch potato.
Couch potato, I suppose I do, meaning a lazy person who spends a lot of time sitting and watching TV.
It is not a compliment, Oliver, but we all have couch potato days. But let's talk about your sister. She just graduated from Harvard, right?
Yes. She got top marks in every exam. She is a smart cookie.
A smart cookie, meaning a very intelligent or clever person.
Why a cookie? I don't know. But we also say a tough cookie. Do you know the difference, Emma?
Yes. A tough cookie is someone who is strong emotionally, someone who doesn't cry easily, someone who can handle difficult situations. Like Madonna. She is a tough cookie.
Good example. So you can be a smart cookie and a tough cookie, but be careful, you don't want to think you are the big cheese.
The big cheese. I haven't heard that in a while. Meaning, an important person. The boss. The leader.
Who is the big cheese around here? It sounds a bit silly, so we often use it humorously.
So, to recap the people menu, couch potato, lazy. Smart cookie, clever. Big cheese, the boss.
I hope you are hungry for more. We have 5 more idioms coming up. By the way, in the PDF, we have a section called Describe Your Friends. You can practice deciding who is the couch potato and who is the smart cookie in your group. Okay, Emma, we are done with the main course. Now, let's order a side dish. And the best side dish is gossip.
Oh, Oliver. I didn't know you liked gossip.
I don't. But sometimes people tell me secrets, and it is very hard not to spill the beans.
Spill the beans, meaning to reveal a secret information, usually by accident.
Imagine you are planning a surprise birthday party for your friend Sarah. You buy the cake, you invite everyone. But then Dave gets drunk and says, "Hey Sarah, are you excited for the party tonight?"
Oh no! Dave spilled the beans. He ruined the surprise.
Do you know why we say beans? It's actually fascinating history. In ancient Greece, people used beans to vote. A white bean meant yes, a black bean meant no. They put them in a jar so nobody could see. But if someone knocked the jar over,
They spilled the beans, and everyone saw the secret votes. That is so cool. I love learning the origin.
so listeners, be careful with your secrets. Don't spill the beans.
But Oliver, sometimes people tell you things that aren't secrets. They are just lies or exaggerations.
Like when a fisherman says, "I caught a fish this big," stretching arms wide.
Exactly. When someone tells you a story that sounds unbelievable, you should take it with a grain of salt.
Take it with a grain of salt, meaning to be skeptical, to not believe something 100%.
Why salt?
Well, in the past, people believed that salt was an antidote to poison. If you ate something dangerous, you ate it with salt to make it safe. Today, it means, this story is a little bit poisonous, false, so I need salt to swallow it.
That makes sense. For example, I read on the internet that aliens landed in London.
I would take that story with a huge grain of salt.
Or when my brother says, I will clean my room tomorrow.
Definitely take that with a grain of salt. Now, Emma, let's imagine a situation. You want a promotion at work, or you want your teacher to give you an A. What do?
Well, I work hard.
Boring. No, you try to be extra nice to the boss. You give them compliments. You bring them coffee. We call this buttering someone up.
To butter someone up, meaning to praise or flatter someone excessively because you want a favor from them.
Imagine the boss is a dry piece of toast. You add butter to make him soft and delicious.
That is a weird image, but it works. So, if I say, Oliver, you look so handsome today. Your shirt is amazing. You are the best podcast host ever.
I would ask, Emma, what do you want? Why are you buttering me up?
I want the last slice of pizza.
I knew it. You have an ulterior motive. Explanation. A hidden reason for doing something.
Guys, in the PDF, we have a roleplay script where you can practice buttering up your boss. It's very useful for your career. Check the link in the description.
Okay, we have survived the secrets and the lies. Now it is time for dessert. And for dessert, I want something easy.
How about a piece of cake?
A piece of cake. This is probably the most famous food idiom in English, meaning something very easy to do.
The exam was a piece of cake. Driving this car is a piece of cake.
But Emma, why cake? Eating cake is easy, yes, but making cake is hard.
That's true. In the 19th century, there was a dance competition called a cakewalk. The winners got a cake. The dance was easy, so winning the cake was easy. We also say, easy as pie.
Easy as pie. It means exactly the same thing. Fixing the computer was easy as pie.
So, listeners, learning English is not a piece of cake. It is hard work, but listening to this podcast makes it easier.
Now, imagine you bake the best cakes in London. Everyone wants them. There is a line of people outside your shop. We say they are selling like hotcakes.
Selling like hotcakes, meaning to be bought quickly and in large numbers.
A hotcake is just an old word for a pancake. Imagine a cold winter morning. Someone is selling hot, fresh pancakes. Everyone buys them immediately.
The new iPhone is selling like hotcakes. Taylor Swift tickets are selling like hotcakes.
It implies high demand and speed. If your product sells like hotcakes, you are rich.
And finally, the perfect ending to a meal. You have your ice cream sundae. What do you put on the very top?
A red cherry. We call this the cherry on top.
The cherry on top. Meaning, a final good thing that makes a good situation even better.
For example, I got a promotion at work, and the cherry on top was that they gave me a new car.
Or, we had a beautiful wedding, and the cherry on top was the fireworks at midnight.
It can also be sarcastic. I missed my bus. I lost my wallet, and the cherry on top was that it started raining.
Oh, the sarcastic cherry. That is very British.
Emma, we have learned so many idioms today, but memorizing a list is boring. I propose a challenge.
Oh, I love challenges. What do you have in mind?
I'm going to tell you a story about a dinner party I hosted last week. I will try to use every single idiom we learned today. Listeners, try to spot them.
Okay, Oliver, the stage is yours. Tell us about your dinner party.
Well, last Saturday I invited my boss to dinner. He is the big cheese of the company.
That makes me nervous already.
Exactly. I was walking on eggshells all week because I wanted everything to be perfect. I decided to cook a 5-course meal: lobster, soufflé, beef Wellington.
Oliver, you can't cook. You definitely bit off more than you could chew.
I did. I thought it would be a piece of cake, but when I went to the kitchen I realized I had no ingredients. I was in a pickle.
A total disaster. So, what did you do?
I called my friend Sarah. She is a smart cookie. She told me to order food from a fancy restaurant and pretend I cooked it. So, I went to the restaurant, but their pies were selling like hotcakes. There was nothing left.
Oh no. So, the big cheese arrived and you had no food?
Yes. He sat on my sofa like a couch potato waiting for dinner. I tried to butter him up by giving him expensive wine. I told him, "Sir, you look like $1 million."
Did it work?
No. He is a tough cookie. He knew something was wrong. Finally, I had to spill the beans. I confessed. I have no food.
And what happened?
He laughed. He said, "Oliver, take this with a grain of salt, but you are a terrible cook." And then, the cherry on top. He ordered pizza for us.
Wow. That story was a masterpiece. You used all of them perfectly.
Thank you. It was a nightmare, but at least I got pizza.
Oliver, that was impressive. But before we finish, we have to address the elephant in the room. Or the biscuit in the room.
You mean the difference between British and American food idioms?
Yes, we speak the same language, but we eat different words. For example, in the UK, you have a very famous idiom about tea.
Ah, yes. It's not my cup of tea, meaning I don't like it. It's not my style.
Do you want to go to the heavy metal concert? No thanks. Heavy metal is not my cup of tea.
Exactly. Americans say it's not my thing or it's not my bag. But we British love our tea. We also say someone is full of beans.
Wait. Full of beans? Does that mean they are full of gas?
No, it means they are energetic and lively. The children are full of beans today.
That is funny. In America, if someone is crazy, we say they are nutty as a fruitcake, meaning completely crazy or eccentric.
Nutty as a fruitcake. I like that. And finally, one that confuses everyone. The proof is in the pudding.
Oh, I use this all the time, but the full phrase is actually, the proof of the pudding is in the eating.
Correct. It means you can't judge something until you try it. You can look at the pudding, but you don't know if it's good until you eat it.
Is this new phone good? I don't know. The proof is in the pudding. I need to use it first.
We added a special section in the PDF called UK versus US Food Fight. It lists these specific differences. It is very useful if you travel. Well, Emma, we have truly eaten the whole menu today. We had the appetizer, stress, the main course, people, the side dish, secrets, the dessert, success, and even a British tea party.
I am absolutely full. But listeners, now it is your turn to cook. We have homework for you.
We want you to write one sentence in the comments. You must choose one idiom from today and describe your life.
Are you a couch potato on Sundays? Is your English exam a piece of cake? Or are you in a pickle at work?
Pick one and write it down. Writing helps your memory.
And please don't forget the PDF workbook. It has the kitchen nightmare story text, the definitions, and a crossword puzzle.
The link is in the description. It's free, it's colourful, and it's selling like hotcakes. See what I did there?
Good one! Thank you for joining us at English Coffee Break. We hope this episode was your cup of tea.
Have a wonderful, delicious week.
Bon appétit. Bye.
Goodbye.